You're listening to the voice of IWA Flip here on Inner Fed Radio. Welcome to Sounds of the Revolution. With me in studios, Commissioner Goldstein and Commissioner Brandon Madden. Gentlemen, welcome.
You're welcome. I don't know if welcome or not, because these chains are starting to get itchy that Valen put me in, so...
Oh, man.
Needs to talk to me after this show. So.
Yeah, you know what, Commissioner? You had it coming, brother. You start stealing fighters, or he starts, taking, taking fighters from you and back and forth. It's bound to happen.
Yeah, he gets his way.
Started in iron, and now it's spread through the bronze.
Oh man. Yeah, we just, in case you're wondering what in the world we're talking about, we had a couple characters go missing, and looks like the new commissioner of the LNL has kidnapped a few RWL cast and crew.
So listen to the LNL after hours first, then come back and listen to this.
Come back and listen to this. We will get those wrestlers back, Commissioner Goldstein. I guarantee you, man. We're not going to let Balin get away with whatever he wants to do over there in the LNL. Best believe that. Even though I think you said it, yeah, I think you nailed it right on the head, brother. Where I think this Sadeku character had something to do with this madness.
I think so too. Yeah, that's what my investigation has gone so far. Then all of a sudden, I'm here locked in chains. So it sounds like I'm on the right path. So.
You know what? Regardless of how you got here, Commissioner, we managed to get you. We managed to get you on. So we're gonna get through this Sounds of the Revolution show. It's been a while since we got a chance, and Balin's just working on some weird time frames, brother. He has us up early, has you guys working after work, and oh man, just that Balin guy. I'm telling you.
I think Commissioner Goldstein has to do a better job of protecting his wrestlers because poor Gavin Rothschild is terrified about this undead bride coming back.
Oh man, you know what? We haven't even seen poor Commissioner Scott Anderson, man. I don't even know where he's been, man. You talk about at least we kidnapped this guy. The other commissioner's still, on the side of a milk carton, missing.
Probably better security.
There you go.
If he has disappeared, Ezekiel Crane is more than willing to take over in his absence.
Oh man, I'm telling you, you know what? We got to find Commissioner Anderson because, yeah, we're gonna put him on every milk carton from LA to Miami, brother. Because. Well, wait a minute. It's the United Nations thing. He could be anywhere in the world for crying out loud.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, man. At the bottom of the Atlantic somewhere. But, Commissioner Goldstein, now that we've kidnapped you and have you here held hostage, you want to do the honors of reading off Revolution Wrestling 46's champions?
Yes, I will. All right. RWL champion, the Hellion Roxanne O'Connor. Rebel champion, Lady Fango.
Nice.
Glow champion, Panda Ninja, Evie Takahashi. Fabulous champion, Dark Peach, Miki Ishikawa. The face kicker.
Face kicker.
Deuce champion, Spitfire, Jenny Briggs. Whittles Peak champion, Amaris Gore. Phoenix champion, Amazing Amy Blitz. Ivory champion, Sparkling Star, Ayumi Matsuda. Young champion, the Russian Nightmare, Vlada Morzov. Sensational champion, Dragon Lily. Luna champion, the Deviant Erica Rockwell. Stratus champion, Monique Blood. Two Ravens champions, Amazing Amy Blitz and Deadly Darlene Blitz. Hey, they haven't been tag team in a while. I mean, champs in a while, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the sisters. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. And some other sisters, Siamese champions, Winter and Ameriscore.
Nice.
The Furies champion, ovarian syndrome, thyroid disease, and fibromyalgia. And Trinity champion, Winter, American Trista Gore.
anytime I read or see those virus girls,
Yes.
it just for whatever reason, and I think of the damn sisters from Cinderella, like all hideous, just like some ugly, wrenchy looking, just
Yeah.
diseased. Oh man,
Yeah.
I can't think of. I have no other image to associate with hideous than those sisters from Cinderella. I'm sorry, but
What about that Three Witches movies?
oh, there you go. Yes,
Nice.
yes, yeah. That was those. Yeah,
Those
is
are
that? I'm trying to think who the actors are behind this. Is that Martha Stewart? Not Martha Stewart. What the hell?
Martha Stewart.
Hey, I'm not that good at movies. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, Flip continues to show his amazing knowledge of the movie business.
Yes.
Damn it. Okay, so maybe Martha Stewart wasn't in that movie. Sorry.
Smoking pot with Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, I love it. All right, Commissioner. Let's get to some of these champions, and I know we got. Now, do you want to go over the champions as we cover the shows, or do you want to do the champions?
Yeah. We'll do it as we cover the shows.
Okay, cool. I mean, anyone listening, if you're new to the RWL has 4 shows now.
No, 3 shows.
3? Okay. I'm adding an extra. Oh, that's what it is. It's the
The
tag
race
tournament.
the tag tournament, but the race against time you're probably thinking of also that's played out through a bunch of different cards.
Nice.
So it's not really a show. So
You know what? And Commissioner, again, I've said this once. I'll say it again. I mean, there's so much that goes on in the RWL that you provide. Just to carry the action. So if you're one of these players, like myself, for instance, right now that I haven't had as much time to focus on trash talk as I'd like, there's just so much else that you do as a commissioner that to bring a show and bring to the table, brother, that just keeps the action flowing.
thank you.
Instead of doing this trash talk, Flip's been watching Martha Stewart movies.
Nice.
Martha Stewart movie.
Oh yeah, Martha. Martha Stewart is the cooking lady. That's right.
You had one comment on one of the UNL shows that had me cracking up, and I don't remember who you. It was one of those movie quotes.
My Rambo quote. My Bugs
No.
the Bugs Bunny.
I think it was the Bugs Bunny one. I think that's what it was.
Well, yeah, I'll get better at it. One of these days, I'll get more. What is it? I'll fine tune my pop culture knowledge.
There you go.
Oh man! All right. So, are we starting with
Disney Plus for that, and you'll be okay.
Hey, there we go. Disney Plus. It is little plug for Disney Plus. Little plug.
Nice.
Or if you're cheap like IWA Flip, go to gomovies.mn and stream everything for free.
There you go.
Oh man! Now we're starting with Monday.
No, Wednesday night tournament.
Wednesday night turmoil.
Yeah, because Wednesday, that plays right after you get the bulletin. Then the following Monday is Monday Night Revolt, and that same week is Thursday Night Profiled.
Nice. Oh, now we've had an influx of new talent here in the RWL, and how can I say this nicely? I know Dixie Normus was she came and went, and now she's back. So
she's coming again.
She's coming again. Oh no, we're going down the wrong path.
I mean, back to the league.
Back to the league.
Yeah, just coming harder to the league.
Oh, nice. Oh. But how did she do against the feminist Barbie?
She won because the feminist Barbie is not in the league anymore.
What?
Because the manager is a douchebag.
Oh, poor feminist Barbie. I'm sorry. It just, hey, it happens. Some people can't take it, and hey.
Same manager comes and goes
a lot in every league.
Mm.
So.
Well, Feminist
I'm not
Barbie,
afraid
good
to
luck.
say it because it's a pain trying to run a league when you got a person like that.
I think to add to that real quick, brother. I mean, again, everyone plays the way they want to play.
Yes.
When you come to a league that's angle based,
Mhm.
and of course I've said this already. I mean, you got a commissioner like yourself that is invested, and you actually, if you come to a league and you're looking for opportunities, I've said this number of times in the past, brother. I've never seen a commissioner give so many people an opportunity and a shot from the start. Anytime you see a new face or a new manager, I think you try to incorporate them into these shows.
Exactly.
So for them to bail right away, it's like, come on, dude. There's so many other leagues you can go and play your way, Because again, I don't discriminate against anyone's play style, but there's so many leagues that you could do that in. Go mess up the XYZ league or wherever else you want to go,
Exactly.
brother.
That's the whole point. I mean, if you're not going to stay in the league, you're just there for whatever dumb reason.
Well, I'll tell
Just
you what they think. They think they're going to come to a league like this because it's limited. They're gonna find an easy way to the top, and then when they realize that this league is stacked with talent, and they
yeah.
they can't even break the front page, they run.
Yep.
I mean that's hey, shout out to the way you want to play your way, but hey, truth be told, the RWL is one tough cookie to crumble, bro. Yeah, you can't just come in here and believe me, I know.
Yes.
Can't even get back on the title page for.
Well, not only that,
Premier
it's not like he
female
even.
league. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was that, Brandon?
I was just saying, it's not like he even came to the league and decided, maybe he just didn't trash talk and was still gonna, compete and stuff like that. He showed up one month and then bolted the next month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to those. I mean, we have some at-large players that have recently come in. Shout out to we just mentioned to the Virus Girls and their little crew, who,
Yes.
believe it or not, actually sent in some trash talk this last cycle.
Yes.
Because I mean, if you want competition and if you're up for the challenge, you can find it here, and it's definitely a place where you're going to gain respect from a lot of different managers. Because, like I said, this place, like you just said, Sean, is the premier women's league
Yes.
in the IWA. Period.
And that's why the
None,
managers
yeah,
come
none come
here, the
close.
ones that stay here, and that want the competition, win or lose. You gotta take the wins with the losses.
Yeah,
Can't just
But
get butt hurt because you lost and leave. If you like, get your own league. Have the
yeah.
IWA set your own league up and play by yourself.
I mean, I must have
Yeah.
seen. I mean, I think at one point in the Iron they had the Vixens United. They were doing like 4-for-1 matches. I mean, hey, go there, hang out
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You get
Exactly.
tons of matches. You get to get a shot at women's U.S. and whatever. I mean, but competition wise,
Hmm.
angle based play, none better here,
Yeah.
bro.
And if you think about it, like speaking of the Virus crew that trash talk this cycle, like you said, Sean, I mean, I think he's one of the best commissioners that use the best period, but I think he's one of the best at using everybody. Like if you look the Barbie girls, like the next card we're gonna go, he's got one of the Barbie girls on that card too. So basically he's kind of screwed Sean twice on that deal. And
Yes.
then, like I said, the Virus people, like I said, they threw some trash talk in this cycle, which was awesome, but they're always consistent since they've come to the RWL.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, with them putting the trash talk in there, that brings them up like even another level because Sean wants to use them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's awesome that they're trash talking.
And I
yeah.
throw a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
I know we've given a certain manager a very hard time about trash talking because honestly he's been
Tim Clark.
Yes.
because honestly if he would trash talk he'd be probably, if not in the top 5, he'd be at least in the top 10 easy.
Oh yeah. He has 2
Easy.
commissioner titles right now,
Oh,
along with a bunch of regionals and tag and 6. Yes.
And we only joke like that. Nothing against Tim at all. We're not like being like dicks or anything. We're just kind of trying to
Trying to
motivate
help
him to
him
trash
out.
talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we want to know about his characters, even more about his characters. You know what I mean? Like I remember when I started doing the write ups for the pay-per-views, like he would tell me some of like these finishing holds and stuff, and they were like awesome ideas, and they had like hilarious names and stuff, and I'm just like, if you can come up with that, dude, you can come up with some awesome trash talk. I know you can.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think I had him on a show recently. Just talking about his play style. I mean, Timmy is everywhere, brother. He's a supporter of many leagues, so I know he
Yeah,
he wants to trash talk. It's just he's so invested everywhere that it's a little tough at times. But
yeah, it's
we
tough.
still got to give you a hard time, Timmy. We love you though.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, I got him in my the Yellow Jacket League with me. He does awesome in there too.
Yeah, he's a tough SOB. Let me tell you, he gives everybody in different federations a hard time.
Mhm.
Oh man. Now, let's see here. I know we strayed
Uh,
away a little bit thanks to the
yeah,
Barbies, but hardcore match.
yes, Dragon Lily versus Panda Ninja. Panda Ninja took out the dragon.
Now, what are your thoughts on this Panda Ninja? Is that panda tainted? Is that panda evil? Is that panda?
Hard to tell, you know.
She talks to the damn panda. I mean,
Yes.
I'm thinking of like what was that one wrestler that had the mannequin head?
Oh,
Oh
Al
yeah, Al
Snow.
Snow.
Yeah.
There you
My Al.
go.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking of something like that. Maybe she's a little little cuckoo, little nuts.
I remember
Possible.
Chimera also had the stuffed bunny. Bunny
Yeah.
King. Remember?
Oh, hey, your memory is
See?
yeah. We'll get to the trash talk eventually, but yeah, we're getting to
The
that.
Bunny King made his return.
Hey, nice. Now,
All right.
one of our abducted characters,
Yes.
abducted.
Right.
Oh man, you bring her
Yep.
back, Balin. Damn it.
Yes. Juju lost to Betty's blood, and not too long after that match, she wasn't seen from. She was
Yeah,
like
so
from
hang on a
first
second.
show.
All of a
Yeah.
sudden, Balin's hang on a second.
Time out. Yeah, hold on a second. Maybe it's the Bloods that are behind this.
I
Uh-oh.
don't know. I don't know.
Those shady Blood characters. It might be
Yeah,
them that are behind this. And Balin's
possible.
getting the bad rap for
Oh, bad rap. Come
Oh,
on. I'm in chains over here. Who's getting the bad rap? Come on.
it.
oh, nice. Now it looks like the face kicker Mickey Kazakwa kicked Hope into the LNL also. So
Yes.
Yeah,
He
see,
kicks hard.
can't just be the Bloods because
oh, man,
Hope went missing not too long after this match that she lost to the face kicker.
Those
So
kicks are deadly, brother. Maybe yeah, maybe
Yeah.
maybe those portals are opening up in places we don't know. But dang it,
yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. And our contender X, Dragon Lily versus Slammarilla. Slammarilla is a contender X.
Oh.
you know
Yes.
that's what. And again, we'll get into the trash talk later. But that's what happens when you take offerings up to the Gores, and all of a sudden mysterious things happen.
Yeah.
Who
Now this
knows?
match, now the contender X for people that haven't watched the show or not in RWL, it's contested by I asked friends on my Facebook, and I give them some bulletins to pick from. They pick a bullet. They have no idea what the IWA is about, so they pick a bulletin. Then I give them some numbers to pick, and that first person will pick a number which corresponds to the wrestler in that bulletin. The first person picked. Same thing with the second
Nice.
person that picked us. So that's how Contender X is contested.
I
They
like
get
that. I like that way to randomize it. So like at least like that, there's another factor playing into this.
yeah. So I don't have to do the work. I just ask
Yeah.
people, and they give me numbers. And I just look for the
Nice.
numbers.
You know,
Bulletin.
you know what? It reminds me of when I had my league and I was so lazy I would ask Sean to like help me out. Like, hey Sean,
Yeah.
can you give me some people?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I created a bunch of matches. That was. What about this one?
Awesome.
This one? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. Oh, that was good
And it was
times.
always like get closer to the end when the bulletins do. I need them by yesterday? Yes. Okay.
I would say you wouldn't. You're not insinuating that IWA Flip would have waited till the last minute on his bulletins, are you?
What? Oh, never.
That's when I do my best work is last minute. I just do it all on the
Why did
weekend.
the IWA? Why did the IWA post gold on Friday? They're waiting on Flip again.
Yeah. I remember those days too. Oh my God, it was Flip.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah,
MML was fun.
I still remember way back when I had the EPL and the CLL, the Caliente Lucha League and the Extreme Power League, brother. I had this like stupid idea to do like a 20 match like interleague pay-per-view. And I think the IWA didn't post until like 8 o'clock because I had so many damn, interleague matches. And,
Nice.
it was just, yeah. People were like emailing, like, what's going on? What's up? What's up? And the next thing you know, like we get the message, we're like, oh yeah, it's because Lucha Mania happened and, we had to hold it up. I'm like, thanks.
Nice. The bus is coming.
Damn.
Thanks. Whoops. Oh, man.
All right, let's go to Monday.
Revolts.
Voltex. And Ice Cold Samantha won that match, the first one against Girl Powers, for the reasons we gave on Wednesday. Okay, let's do the Maisie Crane and Calypso versus Monique Blood and Vivian Blood. And in the Bloods took out the FT again. This is kind of
they beat him at the pay-per-view too. Yeah.
Well, you know what, guys? When you got your uncle going through turmoil the way he's going through right now, I mean, poor Ezekiel has been dragged and ringed up, like no other, brother. So, Maisie has a lot on her mind. So maybe the focus isn't there. Not to take anything away from the Blood Sisters, but I feel bad for poor Maisie Crane.
Well, Maisie's kind of new to wrestling too, so
Yeah.
She's learning her ways.
Now, what can you tell me about this Calypso girl? What's her deal? She
wears a mask. She's kind of quiet, and I don't know. There's something going on with her, though. There's some little rumor about her.
Come on, Calypso, you got to step up your game, man. When Maisie's going through a lot, you got to pick it up. And watch out for those Blood Sisters, because damn it, they're...
Yes.
But they didn't kick these two girls out, did they? They didn't get sent to the Living Nightmare League, did they? None of these? No?
Who's that?
No.
Maisie and Calypso, they're still alive?
Nope.
They're still
No, they're still around.
okay.
Still around.
I'm just trying to narrow down the possibilities, because if I heard that maybe the Bloods had something to do with it, but it's leading me to believe that it's a Balin issue, not a Blood issue.
Exactly.
Nice.
All right, strap match: Vlada Morozov versus Diva Victoria, two Russians in a strap match.
Nice.
And Vlada beat Diva.
Nice, very nice. Now Vlad is getting a lot better at English, by the way, but
yes,
she's getting a lot. But what was her deal with the other Russian? She just wanted no room for another Russian. This is
Yeah, I guess they got some past or history or something. Who knows?
Is Diva from like the former Ukraine or from
I have no
I
idea.
think Vlada's more into the old school kind of deal.
Yes.
She still has the old Russian flag with the hammer and the sickle on it. So
that's what it is. I knew it was something to do with poor Diva over here, trying to come to the Western side of society, and maybe didn't go too well. Didn't sit too well with Vlada. You can't leave the old Soviet Union.
That's a good possibility.
Yeah, not without getting strapped.
Yes.
All right.
Now Vlada's kind of a I hate to say it this way, but she's kind of a bitch. I mean, does she did she hit her with like the belt side, with like the buckle side of the belt, or
I'm sure she probably wrapped that belt around her fist and kind of punched her a few times in the face with it.
You're evil, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Just used it as a glove and just dragoed her to death.
Yeah, Vlada needs to get on a roll though, because so far in her feud with Historia, she's been coming out on the worst end of that deal.
Yeah.
Historia is a pirate?
Yeah, the Voyage Princess. Actually, she's
Yeah,
changed up a little bit.
Yeah, it's changed it.
She went from a pirate to a princess?
Well, she was a pirate princess, wasn't she?
Oh,
Originally,
damn.
she was.
The
Mhm.
She's
pirate
not anymore,
princess.
though.
So what did Historia become now? She sailed off, she landed, she explored.
Find out in the Trash Talk show.
Ooh, dun, dun, dun.
Well, she's not Dora the Explorer, I'll tell you that.
No.
Oh, nice.
All right, best of 5 series versus there's Liberty Monroe, Roxanne O'Connor, and Erica Rockwell versus Spitfire, Janie Briggs, Amy, and Darlene Blitz. So far, the Rebellion is 1-0 on this, but Spitfire, Amy, and Darlene made it.
Nice.
Yeah, so now it's series 1-1 in the best of 5.
I'm not to take anything away from the
Yeah.
Blitz sisters and Spitfire, but
It's a
I've never really known them to be a 6-man. So for them to finally get it together and venture into the 6-man world is nice to see.
They wanted
I was
it.
gonna say
It's there. Yeah.
I was saying, looking at that, it was kind of like that was a tough one to call because
Yeah.
Spitfire has a title this month. The Blitz sisters had titles. The Rebellions, so I was like, wow, that's gonna be interesting to see.
I mean, shit. Let's say it like it is, brother. I mean, those damn Rebellion girls. I mean, they're a tight bunch, so they know how to definitely bring it together.
Two of the Rebellions get titles.
Yep.
League champ and Luna champion.
Mm.
So it's tight. It was a tight match. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Revolt X Championship. Yeah, Victoria Von Freeman, which she was a previous champ also. Against Bonita Blood and Reina Fukuda. And who won this one? Let me tell you. Let me find it first. Victoria Von Freeman kept it.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, just to remind everyone listening, it's the champion, the Contender X winner,
and
the Battle Royal winner from the last cycle. Nice.
So the next Revolt X championship match will be Victoria versus Slammerella versus Panda Ninja. Panda Ninja is the Battle Royal.
Are you kidding me? How in the world did that? How cool is that?
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
you got Slam.
Yes, and Slammerella.
Oh, this is gonna. Oh, you're going down, Panda Ninja. Because I got powers. I got powers.
That worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. All right,
now
take a deep breath because we got Thursday night profiled and
profiled. Yes. All right, here we go. We have Blonde Marilyn Monroe versus Fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia tickets.
Blonde
and Ameriscore.
Was she ever a different color, Marilyn?
I don't know. Maybe before she was blonde, I think she was a
brunette or something.
Brunette, yeah.
Back when she was with Joe DiMaggio before they killed her, or
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh. All of a sudden,
she's actually a star. Yes. Okay, Babs Capone versus Ameriscore. Ameriscore won the match. Babs Capone took Frankie and disappeared.
What?
Babs left too?
What? Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
She didn't leave. I mean, well, maybe she didn't leave.
You were kidnapping us.
She was disappeared also. I've been trying to call her number and everything. Yes.
What about Gabby?
Gabby is still here.
Missing in action too. Oh, Gabby's still here.
Gabby is still here. So Gabby's been with me trying to wonder where her friends have been. And we're looking into it.
Hey, don't look too far. Look across the room to Balin, for crying out loud. Lee, man. Oh,
I'm not trying to call him out saying he did it, but he did.
There's no proof.
not pointing fingers because
Yeah.
we know what happens when you point fingers, but
All right, they get chopped off.
Yes.
yeah. Oh man. Let's see here.
All
Oh,
right.
dude, my favorite. I can't believe they made it into the pay-per-view. Sandwich Maker and Chickaflil.
Yes.
Versus
Oh,
Venus, DeRose, and Acid Rain, and they beat Venus and Acid.
of
Oh,
course. When you're
Yeah.
that good of a sandwich maker,
Yes.
yeah. This takes skills to make a good sandwich.
yes.
Oh man.
Now we're down to the 3 people in the Aya Rathmore tournament. And Etzel Frost is waiting to see who wins between Chimera and Fango. And Fango beat Chimera.
I was
Old
gonna
tag partner. Yeah, bitter old tag partner.
say that, man. I mean, these two
Yeah.
have a history with them.
Yes.
Big history.
I mean, you got to be able to sell that painting or that. You know what? That must have been one of those matches where at the end of the match, Fango must have gotten like her X-Acto blade out and cut that piece of the mat where, she put Chimera's face through and it just bled all over, and then just put it on the canvas, and I'll buy that for $1.
So next
Nah, that-
cycle, the finale, Etzel Frost versus Fango for the Aya Rathmore tournament in the 47 points of Aya's points. So one of those 2 wrestlers will get it.
Nice.
Man, that's a lucky manager, man.
Yes. Plus $40 RWL
Hey.
credit. Yes.
Scored. Nice. Very, very cool there. Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, I'm trying to peek up before I say anything, but which one would benefit more from the win?
You know what? I'm gonna post the Kim Fu stuff hopefully today.
Oh, and they're both right there. They're both like right at the
they're
1-8.
within a few points of each other.
Yes.
So,
Very cool.
Benefit fairly well, depending on how their title runs go next cycle. Also,
right.
Now, anyone wondering what in the world the Ira Rathmore tournament is? Again, this is an angle-based league. We've decided to actually make trash talk and make angles mean more than they do in other places. And I think, Commissioner, when you set this off, and I think when we shocked the world by killing Aya live on the radio, I think that just like set the tone to what's to come, and it just it snowballed. Got that snowball effect. It just kept building, and then as genius that you are, brother, you just incorporated it into a whole tournament. Threw her points into this thing and made it available to all. Everyone had a chance to buy into it. Shout out for the innovation, brother, because that was cool.
It was.
And it wouldn't be where it is without Winter Gore.
Thank you, Winter Gore.
Set it all in motion.
Yes.
I credit those Gores for Samarella's recent success as well. So we know those Gores have powers beyond the norm.
All right, Profile Championship: Victoria Von Freeman, familiar name, versus Monique Blood. Monique took Victoria, so Monique Blood is the new Profile Champion.
Nice.
And how this is contested, you see where it's Glow. Monique was a Glow champion last cycle, and so now it goes through. Glow champion is one of the regionals, so it goes back to the bottom, and the Stratus champion is Monique Blood this cycle. So she's smart enough to go after the Stratus champion because
that is freaking cool right there.
So
she has she has no opponent next cycle because she's smart enough to be her own opponent.
That is awesome right there. And again, if you're sitting back wondering like what the hell is going on, like the way the commissioner has set it up, the regional it allows the regional belts to mean just a little more than in other places. So now if you're listening to this show, you obviously know that next cycle, Monique Blood, what's the one on top of the Stratus?
Luna.
The
So
Luna.
whoever is the Luna champion in 47 gets a chance at the profile champion, Monique Blood.
Nice.
So if Monique is smart, maybe she'll go for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's,
So
I mean,
sign,
no,
just to throw it out there, the deviant Erica Rockwell currently has the loot, so
yes.
that's one of your targets for this cycle.
Yep.
And speaking of targets, race for time, the race
race against time.
Race against time.
And whoever beat the scrub Faith Kill by the fastest time becomes the champion. And last champion, it was Nao Taquito. She's been on a roll.
Yeah, she's back to back.
Yep. So whoever had the fastest time in 46 had to fight Nao Taquito to see who is the current race against time champion. And Spitfire had the fastest time, and she also beat Nao to become the race against, once upon a time champion.
Nice.
And so this upcoming cycle, we got Lady Spider is our new target.
Yep, new target.
So whoever beats Lady Spire, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but whoever beats her by the fastest time automatically gets pitted against her within that same cycle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, obviously, these matches, or this is one of those that's determined with our commissioner tools.
It's play. Yeah, you have your match, because usually they're scrubs. If you pretty much do a match deal, more likely you're going to be fighting one of them automatically.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I'll go outside that realm of the scrub deal, so you got to pay attention to that, see where they're ranked.
Now, you mentioned that Spitfire is a new or has the belt right now. So
yes,
let's say let's just hypothetically speaking, let's say Slammerella beats Lady Spider by the fastest time.
Yep. Then those two will fight it out.
The next cycle or that same
cycle.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure because
haven't
had my second cup of coffee yet. Just want to make sure I'm in it. Okay, the Lady Spider, you're going down. Alrighty, here we go. So this we talked about the Aya Rathmore Memorial Tournament. If you now pay-per-view. When's our next pay-per-view here?
Will be 50.
Fall of Innocence.
50. Yep. No. It'll be what will it be? 20. Wait, I got it right here. Let me make sure. 2020 hindsight.
2020 hindsight.
Which is in January 2020.
Aha.
Like 50. So. And that's our next pay-per-view, which is 3 cycles away. So
nice.
We get those. Start trash talking.
Let's see here. We
do
got a few matches, though. It looks like.
What?
There's been a few pretty good feuds going on, so
yes.
I'm sure you can guess some of the matches.
Mm-hmm. There's some surprises and all that coming up too.
Oh yeah.
Now, Commissioner, I don't think we've had you on. Do you want to go over the results for Fall of Innocence, or do you want to cover the upcoming tag tournament first?
No, we can do Fall of Innocence right first.
Okay, we'll leave the big new tournament for the end.
All right. Okay, Fall of Innocence results. Ameris and Trista Gore beat Gabby Wonder and Babs Capone. Bango beat Acid Rain. Etzel Frost beat Susie Moon. Those are part of the Irathmore tournament matches. Bonita Blood beat Venus Day Rose and Contender X. Monique Blood beat Maisie Crane. Jacqueline Kennedy beat Miss Q. Acid and Venus beat Tessa Blanchard and Brie Bella.
No, they didn't. No way. Those girls are famous.
Yeah. Chimera Rue beat Bloodshed Barb in a Falls Count Anywhere. Aerial Queen Nao beat Primetime Becky in a ladder match, showing that she is the Queen of the Skies or whatever. Yeah.
Nice.
Is she the survivor? Because I know we had Sky Rose, we had who's the other one that I'm missing? The other
totally different manager.
No, but just in terms of like Sky characters, didn't we have a couple of Sky characters?
Yes,
yeah, we did.
Yep. We got
Aerial Queen is the reign supreme, huh? Nice.
Yes. Her and Starlet is.
That was the one I was missing.
Yeah, it's kind of like the two right now. Speaking of that, Liberty Monroe, Roxanne O'Connor, and Erica Rockwell beat Spitfire, Amy, and Darlene in the best. So that's where they got their first win, make it 1-0. Dixie Normus beat Beloved. Ayumi Matsuda, Reina Fukada, and Panda Ninja beat Fango, Red Lotus, and Dragon Lily.
Now what's what's their little group called now? I know they got a different name now. They're the Go Originals. Is that what they're going by?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Go's friends from Japan that she helped train.
Nice.
Fibromyalgia beat Morally Corrupt. Vivian Blood beat Calypso. Miki Ishikawa beat Hope.
Dang it.
Then they had the rematch, and Miki beat Hope again. Then Hope disappeared. Just past cycle.
Damn it! It has probably something to do with that calling her stinky.
Now, if she kicked Hope's head off and it landed in the LNL,
wow, Commissioner!
Could Hope be a potential for the head in the box?
Oh, there is a possibility if that's what we find. Poor Hope in pieces. Dang it!
I looked at the footage. I don't think her head was off. So.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Battling over there. Betty and Bonita Blood beat Elsa and Juju Stone in First Blood match. Victoria Von Freeman, still Revolt ex-champion, beat Eleanor Roosevelt in Historia Tamori. So Victoria's been on a roll.
I mean, that is one hell of a pay-per-view, brother. And I think as you're reading that, I mean, you don't shy away from. I know the cycle. You have your pay-per-view. You incorporate all your shows. So it's kind of like the way WWE does their NXT, where hey, you know what, they have like a kickoff to the actual big one. So
yes, that was the first 4 or 5 matches.
I definitely. Yeah, I definitely enjoy that aspect of bringing some of it just lets you it feels like it just keeps flowing, even though because we get three weeks between cycles, so it just lets you know what's happening like throughout each week, and brings it to life, brother. Now again,
big news.
Always an innovator here, brother, and good old Quentin Cage always wants to surprise us.
Yes.
And our tournament's coming to an end, so the next big thing is here, and All-Star Tag Team Buy-In Tournament.
Yes, which would be the new commissioner tag titles, first time commissioner tag titles, the All-Star tag titles.
Nice.
So this is a tournament to determine the first the wearers of those belts.
I mean, and can we say this now? Would this be an appropriate time to say this? One of the things that led to this was this new Bronze Age.
Yes. Yeah, because the Bronze Age,
the possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, go ahead, Commissioner. You got it. You're going on.
Okay.
We're going on the same topic, so I know.
Yes. Well, the Bronze Age, we just we figured out they're going to have the Knights of the Bronze Age tag titles.
Nice.
And that tournament's just started. But so we determined that it's going to be the champions of the last 3 cycles, I believe, of the LNL, UNL, and RWL tagging U.S. tag champions in this tournament to determine the first Knights of the Bronze Age tag champions. But after that, after we determine that, the title will be defended by the commissioner's tag titles. So the RWL not having any is what this tournament I created, the All-Star, is about.
Nice.
So
I think-
once it'll be all set.
I think one of the things that I'm enjoying about this new Unity is that though, ideas and though, the, prospect of a pay-per-view amongst the 3 leagues,
Yes.
is always there, each league is still running and, dealing with its own madness within itself. I mean, so even adding something like this to, be a cherry on top or the sprinkles or whatever you want to call it, to just add to more, to get more for your buck, I guess is another way you can say it. It doesn't affect like too much. I mean, in this case, it added even more to the RWL, but it's not gonna like change the landscape completely with what's going on, brother. Is what I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I never wanted to do a tag title commissioner, but with this Bronze Age and how it will be defended after we find, it's just a logical choice that I needed, a commissioner tag title.
Yeah.
Which that's why I had the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool just the way the Bronze Age is. I mean, you can
Yes.
kind of expect it. So every few months, like there'll be the RWL gets a shot at it, and then the UNL get a shot, and
Pretty
the
much
champion
like
basically travels around. Yep.
Yes, pretty much like the Bronze Age Conqueror.
Yep.
Which Susie Moon is going to be fighting somebody from the UNL, I believe.
Oh yeah, the UNL's first. Do we know who that is?
Yes, whoever their United Nations champion is, and number 5. So next cycle we'll find out who she's fighting.
Nice.
I believe.
Now, are you guys? And again, if this is just behind the scenes stuff, like no need to go any further with it. But are you guys going to coordinate the tag and the singles to go like, from the same league? So like like you guys just mentioned, the UNL is the first up on this one.
So does it all happen like the same month? You mean kind of deal? Like
yeah, or is it like alternating?
I'm pretty sure the best way to do is alternate.
Okay, just so everybody gets a different belt heading their way.
Yeah, we're still talking about that, so that's we haven't got the champ yet, so we'll figure out the schedule on. I think we kind of figured out it's just best for them not to all fight at the same month. Maybe like stagger 1 month. This one will fight, next month.
Yeah, because if you think about it, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but if you think about it, like. It's a big deal. Susie Moon, who's not part of the UNL or the LNL, but for her to show up there is cool. You know what I mean? So while she's showing up there, you could have whoever, like, let's say the Virus guys win the tag titles for the Bronze Age, right? So then they would show up in one of the other leagues. You know what I mean? So it's cool because you get each month you got a rotating kind of cast going from.
And this just
every other month or whatever it is.
Talking about some really fun stuff happening in 2020, which is just a couple cycles away. So.
Yep.
Nice. Now, just to remind everybody, the RWL has a great match deal. Check out that $12 or pop for that extra $2, $14 match deal.
Possibly the best match deal in the game.
Yeah, well, I would argue that.
Which I ripped off from somebody else, but hey, because they had a good match.
What? No. People. Commissioners stealing commissioners' ideas? What? No, not in the IWA. Say it isn't so.
Wait a minute. Okay. It's not that one guy's stuff, is it?
What?
No.
Oh,
Savior.
The All-Star Tag Tournament. Let me explain a little bit more on this one. It's a $2 buy-in for each team entered. And it has to be unique teams. You can't repeat a person in another team. So,
I definitely like that little clause right there, brother. Because let's say it like it is. I mean, if you're flowing, and if
Yes.
some people can flow with two different. I mean, not that the Gores do that. No, not the Gores. Or, no, but it is nice to have an exclusive tag team. But
Yes. And we need your team in the money in by cycle 47, which is this coming cycle.
well,
So
if
just
I find Babs and Hope, I guarantee you they were in. They are in
Okay.
it too.
Now, do
Raylan,
we
give them
have
back.
anybody? How many teams have entered so far? Do we know?
I believe 6. They're on
Oh, okay.
Facebook.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yes, I believe it's 6, 5 or 6.
Well,
But
I
don't
can
have
tell
it.
you that I have been lazy and waited to the last minute, so there will be a few more
Yeah.
this cycle.
Now there
Well,
is
because
no.
I started. Well, what it is, I started early, so people that got in just before the bulletin, this number 46. That's why there's 5 or 6 teams already. But the people that just read the bulletins, they got it in their hands. They're like, oh, there's a tournament. So I'll be getting those results, that money, whenever, the 47 comes out. So
Nice.
Gotcha.
Now, no limit to how many tags you. It's just they just have to be unique.
yes.
Nice.
And as long as you pay $2 per team, yeah.
That works right there, brothers.
So if you wanted to make a bunch of teams up, but you only have 6 wrestlers, so you get to have
What?
6 different teams if you want. Would tag 6 different teams.
That'll work. Get
Gotta
your
get
get your
creative.
money get her money in, and I said test your luck. I mean, or test your skills. But in my case, all
Test
luck.
your might.
In my case,
And
all luck.
yeah, there's more. Our all-star commissioner tag champions. If you win, you'll be tag commissioner and take home the total money collected as RWL credit. Like the Aya Rathmore is $40 RWL credit. Whatever this is.
Fans listening, if you hear that, that's just Balin checking on Commissioner Pratt in the cellar.
Yes.
He has to. That guy's been known to sneak away every now and then. So don't worry about that. That's just him
Oh,
peeking.
we have
Peeking
stipulations.
on this one.
You must trash talk against your opponent in a tournament. So if you find out who you're fighting in that cycle's bracket, you have to be active. You trash talk against your opponents, or you'll be minus 5 points. So,
Boom.
yes. So if you have a 5-12 against another person's 5-12 or whatever, and you don't trash talk.
Yeah, I think you've been in chains way too long there, Commissioner.
Yes.
This is, my goodness.
So you need the trash talk, which is,
Yeah.
you already know who to trash talk against. There'll be a bracket set up. Just trash talk against you.
And it's not like you have to write this paragraph or this novel or anything like that.
It's just
Say something to 'em.
acknowledging who you're fighting, maybe, and start a feud somewhere. Maybe it's just little small, simple trash talk. See you in the ring. I'm gonna.
Yeah. It could be as
take you
simple
out
as like, Hope, where's your head?
Yes.
Oh, this is it. You know what? We just passed the Hollow Wicked season, so.
Now, if any part of your team is inactive during your time of your match of that tour, you lose the match. So make sure you pick somebody that is going to be active. So it's best just pick your own wrestlers, more likely,
Nice.
or
Right.
somebody that's going to be active.
And if you're wondering what that sound was, that's just one of Commissioner Pratt's fingers being broken.
Yes.
Crunch.
And
Nice.
no replacement members will be allowed once the teams are determined. So if somebody leaves the league, just hopefully, that's when you got to be smart picking your teammate. Make sure somebody that's not going to be leaving in the duration.
Don't team up with one of the Barbies.
Exactly. Yes.
Now is that allowed even? can you make a team with like a scrub or one of the other?
Sure.
Huh.
Sure. Long
Team
as
up with
one of the
Faith Hill.
person, as long as one of the wrestlers are yours, you
Nice.
can team
Okay.
with anybody else you want. But you may want to ask the other manager if they're going to use that one of their wrestlers in one of their teams. Yeah.
That
Remember,
would
I'm
make
like I'm,
you
I'm
cannot
liking
double
that
up.
Slammerella Faith Hill team.
Woo! Yeah, because I don't think Panda would want to team up with Slammerella right now. Let me tell you.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh man.
So there's strategy involved. You want to make sure that there's unique teams, because if I get something where Slammerella is in like two different teams, because I'm gonna say what team is she really on, and the other person's gonna find a different partner.
Hmm.
It has to be unique teams. So no
I
member
just
could.
thought of a wicked idea.
While you're breaking Commissioner Pratt's fingers, what's going on? What's going on
Yes,
over
while we're
there?
snapping his fingers.
And it has to
You
be
might think I'm
RWA.
feeding. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. What do you got?
No, you're good. Good.
Oh, I'm done with it. It's
I think Commissioner's so concentrated on breaking his fingers and feeding them to Otis that.
Yes, I'm feeding him to my cats right now.
Oh, nice. Commissioner, is there anything else we want to put on this RWL morning edition here?
no, I believe we got it all. Right there.
Dude, you know what? Like, I know we were saying that we wanted to keep these shows crunched, but there's so much in the
Yes.
RWL, brother. I mean, shout out to you, shout out to everything going on, managers. If you're listening, again, feel free to join the action in the premier women's league here in the IWA. If you think you got what it takes, I know we've called out other managers who claim this and claim that to be the best tag or the best six, and
Yeah.
shout out to those virus guys for
Yes.
for making it known. I mean, and that was one of the things. I mean, I know we're not doing trash talk yet or doing the trash talk show on this one, but when you're trash talk, it's kind of like that Babe Ruth point to the stands moment.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, calling your shots, awesome, man.
Hey,
Definitely
that's
awesome.
fine. At least he trash talked.
Yeah.
And providing for the league. He's doing good. No problem with that.
None whatsoever. We like those witches. I mean those virus girls. All right, gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and sign off this edition of Sounds of the Revolution. You've been listening to the hostage, Commissioner Goldstein, and LNL Commissioner guest star here, Commissioner Brandon Madden. Gentlemen, you guys have a good morning. We'll see if we let Commissioner Goldstein go, but who knows? We might keep him around for. We'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.
Thank you. Good night.